Hi, hello, namaste. I am Ramchandra Bhatt, science teacher at Government High School, Battarayanpura, Mysore Road, Bangalore. Welcome to the revision classes. You are eagerly waiting for science classes. Let us learn very important chapter, that is second chapter in the chemistry, acid, bases and salts. Here are very important key points that you are going to learn in the session. They are indicators, physical properties of acids and bases, chemical properties of acids and bases, reasons for acidic nature, pH value, its application, chloralkali process, preparation of some important salts and their uses. Now let us learn one by one acids. What are acids? The substances that produce hydronium ion in aqueous or water medium are called as acids. Example, H plus when added to water, that means acids contain H plus ion. They release H plus ions in water and produce hydronium ion. Example for acids are hydrochloric acid, nitric acid, acetic acid, sulfuric acid and so on. Organic acid in our daily life. Acids are part and parcel of our life. Here is the chart where the acids are present, where they are used. Acids are acetic acid present in vinegar, formic acid found in ants' sting, citric acid found in citrus fruits such as lemons, oranges and so on. Lactic acid found in curd, oxalic acid found in spinach. Similarly, vitamin C, commonly known as ascorbic acid. It is found in amla, citrus fruits and so on. Tartaric acid, tamarind, grapes, unripe mangoes and so on. All these are found in our nature, hence these are called as natural acids. Now let us move on to next slide, that is bases. What are bases? The substances that produce hydroxyl ion, OH minus, are called bases. MgOH twice, when added to water, it ionizes, it breaks into Mg2 plus ion plus 2 OH minus ions. OH minus ions are produced, means that is a base. Now example, many examples are there. Sodium hydroxide, ammonium hydroxide, potassium hydroxide, calcium hydroxide and so on. If these are soluble in water, you call them as alkalis. So water soluble bases are called as alkalis. Now commonly used bases, here is the list. The bases are present in calcium hydroxide base found in lime water. Similarly, ammonium hydroxide, which is used in window cleaner, is present in window cleaning solutions. Similarly, sodium hydroxide or potassium hydroxide are used for manufacture of soap, and magnesium hydroxide is used as it is an important ingredient of milk of magnesia antacid. Now indicators. These are very important compounds, help us to distinguish which is an acid, which is a base. The substances that change their color in acidic or basic medium are termed as indicators. We have different types of indicators. They are natural, synthetic, olfactory indicator. Already you have seen several indicators. You know, litmus paper is a natural indicator. Synthetic, methyl orange, phenolphthalein and so on. Olfactory indicators, olfaction, smell, they change the smell. Example, vanilla essence, onion extract and so on. Now let us see one by one. That is the natural indicator. Litmus is an example for natural indicator. Litmus solution is a purple dye extracted from lichens. Lichens are belonging to a plant division called Thallophyta. You studied that one in 9th standard. This is the lichen. You are extracting two different kinds of litmus paper from this lichen, that is, one is red and one is blue. Already you played with these indicators. They are wonderful color changing things. Now olfactory indicators. Olfaction, already I told, smell. The substances whose smell changes in acidic or basic solution are termed as olfactory indicators. The characteristic smell of onion is destroyed by the basic solution, but acids like vinegar solution does not destroy the smell of onion. Now you can remember your everyday life situation eating of gobi manchuri. In the preparation of gobi manchuri, onion and vinegar both are used. Still, you know, the smell of onion still persists. That means in acidic medium, smell of olfactory indicator is retained. After that, to remove the bad breath, what you are doing? You are brushing with paste which contains a base. Hence, you know now what is the olfactory indicator, how it works. So, base removes the smell of onion, thus you can easily identify acid and base by using olfactory indicator. Similarly, clove oil, vanilla essence, you can also test at home. This is very simple and easy for you and also a fun for you. Now let us move on to the next slide, that is, how are the indicators different in different solutions. Here is a chart. If you take a sample solution, let us say acid HCl, base NaOH. Let us see 4 kinds of indicators are used. Let us see how they behave. Red litmus solution in acidic medium is red only, but in basic medium turns blue. Similarly, blue litmus, this remains no, yes, that turns into red. In acidic medium, blue litmus solution turns red, while in basic medium remains blue only. Now phenolphthalein, synthetic indicator, in acidic medium it is a colorless watery liquid, no change. But when you add that one to a base, magical color pink you can see. Similarly, methyl orange solution in acidic medium is red and in basic medium turns yellow. Thus you can easily understand acid bases by using indicators. Let us perform very simple activity to understand this one. Dear students, let us try to identify whether a given substance is acid or a base by using litmus paper. Here I have 2 samples, one is blue litmus and one is red litmus paper. Similarly, I have few samples. They are, first one is, you are seeing here, vinegar. Second one is sodium carbonate. Third one is sodium hydroxide. Let us check the nature of these 3 with the help of litmus test. Let me introduce blue litmus into given 3 samples. So, observe the change carefully. Second one and this is the third one. Blue litmus turns red in the first sample. That indicates here the first sample, what is this? Vinegar or acetic acid. So, this is acid. Second one is sodium carbonate, which is basic in nature. So, there is no change in the color of blue litmus paper. Third one also sodium hydroxide, also a base. Now, let me introduce red litmus paper into 3 solutions. First one, observe here what happens. Second one, here is the third one. What is your observation? Red litmus remains red in first solution, there is no change. Second and third, where you are seeing change in the color, indicating first one is acidic, second and third one are basic in nature. By this you will understand vinegar is acidic, sodium hydroxide and sodium carbonate are basic in nature. Dear students, now let us try to test the given two samples, sodium hydroxide and vinegar, by using synthetic indicators, that is the methyl orange and phenolphthalein. Already I took two samples in two small caps.